Our next guest believes that real food is our inherent birthright and that we can heal our world and ourselves by taking care of the divine vessels we inhabit. Imani, what in the world did I just read? You're going to have to break that down for us a little bit further.
So basically, a non-hippie version, it's really about just taking care of our bodies. Like, these are our bodies, these are our divine vessels, and what we put into them really affects how we function in them. So if we're going to put in real fresh food, like we're talking about living foods, our bodies are going to be happier, they're going to work more efficiently, we're going to have more energy, less fatigue, less pain, and feel
You're going to see results of this, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so you are a raw food coach. What does that mean exactly?
Well, I do personal consultations and not just raw foods. I mean, I try to get people eating more raw foods or more living foods. That's foods with life force, with prana. So all of this food that we have in front of us all has life force and energy. You can see from the color, right? That we're talking about foods that are grown locally, that are not packaged and processed, that are not genetically modified, that have this energy in them that we want to then transform and put into our bodies. So I coach people to incorporate more of that into their daily routines in simple, very easy ways that are kind of in that fast pace that we're all moving with. So most of my recipes are 5 ingredients or less, and it's easy to do. So we're going to make a quick soup today. We have simple recipes that we can make it very easy for people to eat more fresh food.
Well, let's try this soup.
Okay, so today we're going to do an alkalizing soup, and alkalizing means just bringing the body back more into pH balance so that we can function at those optimum levels.
Okay.
And today we're going to pretty much put almost all the veggies that are on the counter here in this soup, so it's going to be really amazing. We're going to start with some filtered water as the base.
Okay.
But the vegetables themselves are mostly water, so they're going to contribute to this water content. We've got some spinach in here. We're going to put a lot of cucumbers. Cucumbers of themselves are very juicy and very watery, so we want to get the body hydrated, right?
Okay.
We're going to add some of the spring water. So I've got the spinach in here, and we're going to, in the raw food world, we use a lot of equipment that you might not be familiar with. So we don't use the stove, but we use a really powerful blender. In this case, it's the Vitamix. Some people do there's a lot of craze for juicing right now. You hear juice feasting and all this. Juicer's a little bit different than a Vitamix. It's where you're separating the veggies from the juice. Today we're actually going to put all the veggies in here, blend, so we get all the fiber, so it's really more like a soup.
Got it.
So if it was strained, it would be more like a juice. We're going to put in herbs. We're going to put in some cilantro. It's really good to smell. Doesn't it smell
very fresh? Yes.
And we're going to put in some parsley. So I've got a really full blender here. So I'm gonna blend this down, and it's going to be a little noisy. And I've got some other things that we'll add once we've got this down a little bit here.
Okay, and you're going to serve it cold, I'm assuming, right?
Well, you're gonna try this right at room temperature, but actually, the one thing that people love about the Vitamix is that people can actually make a warm soup in here. But for this purposes, yeah, we're gonna go for cold today.
Got it.
All right. So we've got this going. It's looking really green.
It certainly is. Looks tasty.
Yeah. And I'm gonna add in to do some more alkalizing. We've got some garlic, ginger, lemon, and lime. So we're just gonna add that in. We're going to add in some Himalayan salt. This has got, see how pink it is? It's got lots of extra minerals. And I'm really excited because I'm going to have you grab over here. Yeah, let's see which one. There's some, it's right in front of us. This is sorrel. This is farmers market season, so we want everybody to get out and support their local farmers markets.
What is this again, Imani?
This is sorrel, and this is sorrel. And we've got some kale and other things from, this is from Kugnos Farms. They're right here in Connecticut. They're in Colchester, and got their stuff last Thursday at the Wethersfield Farmers Market. Avocado, I love avocado. So this is going to add a little bit of creaminess to it.
Great.
So these are all, any vegetables here that you don't like?
No, I'll give it a shot.
Aren't these all amazing?
So you would eat this for lunch, breakfast? How do you incorporate this?
This would be a good lunch. You know, starting your day, if you want to really alkalize, you want to start your day with just lemon water. Just water and lemon juice would be a really great way. I'm going to add some red pepper. But this would be a great lunch.
Yes,
option.
You're getting a lot of vegetables here.
You're getting
far more than you could eat if you were.
A lot of vegetables. I'm going to add in a couple of tomatoes too, just to give it some flavor. So really, the vegetables themselves give you the flavor and the taste that you're doing. And then the last thing I'm going to add, do you like arugula?
Sure.
This is from their farm also, and I just loved it. I actually almost ate all of it. I saved some for you.
I'm glad you saved us some.
Yeah, try a bite.
I do like arugula.
I love arugula. It's just totally fresh. So you want to get stuff that's fresh. Locally harvested is getting the most nutrients and minerals for your body that your body is really craving. So when you eat this kind of food,
yes,
you're feeling a lot more energy, a lot more juicy, a lot more love in life. So, you know, that hippie
All right,
stuff.
I'll take your word
Yeah.
on. I'll take your word for
All right,
it.
so we're going to do one more blend here. A little loud. Are we going to try it now, or are we going to come back after the show?
We'll probably taste it at the end of the show,
Okay.
but I really can't wait, Imani. It looks terrific. But
So,
of course,
yeah.
I love the recipe over at WTNH.com.
Yep.
Pretty much anything you could do with this, right? I'm sure it's very
Absolutely,
versatile.
you can do it for taste. You don't want to do some spicy mustard greens, as I was told. You want to be careful what you put in it.
Okay.
You can taste it, you can spice it up to whatever you want, but you can do personal preference. But as much green as you can get in it would be the best.
Sounds
you can
great.
do. Yeah.
I can't wait to try it. Thanks
Awesome.
for the recipe.
You're welcome.
All right, coming up next, singer-songwriter Jim Puglisi takes the stage when Style returns. We'll be right back.
Come knocking on my door, and I'll put my arms around you. I know now what it means to love someone and clearly see that you're the one for me. I miss everything